Now, I had no patterns, I had no instructions, had never actually made a doll dress before. But with the Midge doll came a little book, and it had pages and pages and pages of pictures of outfits that were available to be bought for Barbie. Well, I didn't buy any of them, but I watched that and I very carefully measured the doll and I made up my own patterns. And one of the prettiest dresses I had was from a scrap of a dress that Mama Grandma had. And I think she made it herself. It was a white background and it was embroidered on the material. Not printed, but embroidered in all kinds of colors. It had some red and some yellow and some green in a kind of a lacy, attractive pattern. And I made a beautiful dress because this was when full skirts were in, and I made the fullest skirts I could get into that little bitty waist. And then I learned to sew. You could buy tiny little snaps that were like 3/4 of an inch across, and I think that was, I don't mean 3/4,
More like an eighth.
more like an eighth of an inch across, or a fourth at the biggest. And I would sew those snaps on to fasten the dresses with, because you could not buy in those days zippers small enough to open and close them, so you had to do snaps or you had to do the little tiny hook and eye. But, and on one outfit I know, I found a scrap of Velcro somewhere on a floor in the store, and I asked the lady about it and she said, oh, you can have it. And so I had cut the Velcro and sewed it on to fasten some outfit. But I learned a great deal about sewing making those doll clothes. If Sue was almost 6, that meant I was 24. And as I say, she treasured those and is now mad when she looks back and realizes that her brother played basketball with the Whigs and one of them landed in the hall sconce light and burned a hole in it, and her little sister and her little friends played with them until they were destroyed. If she knew then what she knew now, what she knows now, she'd have put them all away and wouldn't let anybody touch them.